Welcome back to the Inner Citadel, and this is episode 2. Last episode, we talked about why you are here, what this podcast is about. Today, we'll go deep. We'll talk about Maya, the fundamental illusion that traps 99.9% of humanity. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why everything your job, your relationships, your possessions, even your body is not what you think it is. And once you see this, you can never unsee it. Let's begin. What is Maya? What does Maya mean? In Sanskrit, Maya means illusion, but not like a magic trick, not fake in the sense of doesn't exist at all. Maya is the appearance of reality that seems real but isn't ultimately true. Think of it like this: you are watching a movie, the image is on screen, the people, the story, the drama, they appear real. Your brain processes them as real. You laugh, you cry, you feel emotions. But are they real? No. They are projections of light on a screen, pixels arranged in patterns. The actors aren't actually there. The story isn't happening, but while you are watching, you forget it's a movie. You get absorbed, you identify with characters, you forgot while you are sitting in a theater. This is Maya. The world is the movie. You have forgotten you are watching. You think the movie is reality. There are three levels of Maya. Level 1: obvious illusions. Most people see these. The magician's trick. You know the car didn't really disappear. The mirage in the desert. You know water isn't actually there. The dream. When you wake up, you realize it wasn't real. We all understand these. No controversy. Then there is level 2, which is social illusions. Some people see these. Money, pieces of paper have no intrinsic value. We just agree they do. Status, being important, is just other people's opinions, nothing real. National bodies, lines on a map, man made constructs. Your job title, vice president, means nothing to the universe. It's a game humans play. Fewer people see this level. Those who do feel like they have woken up to society's game. But this isn't even the deepest level. Then there is level 3, fundamental illusion. Almost no one sees this. This is Maya. The illusion that you are a separate, independent person living in an objective external world. Wait, what? Let me explain carefully. The fundamental illusion. You think, I am this body, 30 years old, I live in USA or Canada, I have these problems, these goals, this life, and you think the world is out there, separate from me. Other people are different from me. Objects are real, independent things. Maya says all of this is illusion. Not that your body doesn't exist, not that the world doesn't exist in some sense, but that the way you are experiencing them as separate, independent, objective reality is fundamentally incorrect. Here's the key: what you call the world is not actually out there, it's appearing in consciousness, our consciousness. Think about it. Everything you have ever perceived and experienced, everything has appeared in your awareness, hasn't it? The chair you are sitting on, you are aware of it. The sounds around you, you are aware of them. Your thoughts about the future, you are aware of them. The feeling of your body, you are aware of it. Everything is appearing in awareness. You have never experienced anything outside of awareness. Can you? Right now, try to experience something without being aware of it. You can't. It's impossible. So here's the mind bending part. If everything appears in consciousness and you have never experienced anything outside it, then what makes you think there is anything outside consciousness? What if consciousness is all there is? What if the external world is just consciousness appearing as the world, like the ocean appearing as waves? The waves aren't separate from the ocean, they are movements of the ocean. This is what the ancient sages realized. The world, your body, other people, objects, they are all consciousness appearing in different forms. Not separate from consciousness, not out there, independent of consciousness, but movements within the same consciousness. Like waves in the ocean, like images in a dream, like reflections in a mirror. Then why does this matter? Okay, interesting philosophy. But why should I care? Because as long as you believe the illusion, you suffer. Here's how Maya creates suffering. First is identification with the body. You think, I am this body. So when the body ages, you suffer. I am getting old. When the body gets sick, you suffer. I am in pain. When the body will eventually die, you fear, I will cease to exist. But if you are not the body is just consciousness appearing as a body, like a wave in the ocean, then aging, sickness, death are just changes in form, not in your fundamental nature. The ocean doesn't die when a wave collapses, it just returns to being ocean. Second is attachment to things. You think objects are real, separate, and permanent, so you cling to them. Your money, house, car, your possessions, and when they inevitably change or are just lost, because nothing in Maya is permanent, you suffer. But if you see, they are just appearances in consciousness, temporary forms like clouds passing in the sky. You can appreciate them without clinging, without suffering when they go. Third is seeking happiness outside yourself. This is the big one. You think happiness comes from getting things in the external world. If I get the job, I'll be happy. If she loves me, I'll be happy. If I make millions, I will be happy. So you spend your whole life chasing external things, trying to arrange the world to make you happy. But it never works for long. You get the job, happy for a month, then want the next promotion. You get the relationship, happy for a year, then problems arise, conflicts happen. You make the money, happy for a moment, then want more. Why? Because you're looking for happiness in the wrong place. Happiness doesn't come from things in the world. Happiness is your true nature. Consciousness, your true nature, is already complete, already whole, already at peace. The world can't give you what you already are. The secret is when you realize the world is Maya and appearance in consciousness, not ultimate reality. You stop seeking happiness in the world. You realize it's already here as the background of all experiences, not dependent on conditions, not dependent on getting or achieving anything, just here, always as you. Consciousness, not the body and mind. Then, how to see through Maya? How do I see through this illusion? Not by believing me, not by reading scriptures, but by direct investigation, by self inquiry. Notice awareness. Right now, as you listen to this, are you aware? Obviously, yes. What are you aware for? These words, sounds around you, sensations in your body, thoughts passing through. Now, notice. All of these are objects in awareness. They come and go, they change. But awareness itself, the fact that you're aware, doesn't come and go, does it? It's constant, it's always here. Thoughts come and go in awareness, perceptions come and go in awareness, but awareness itself remains. This is the first crack in Maya. You are not the thoughts, they come and go, but you remain. You are not the perceptions, they come and go, but you remain. You are not the body, it changes, you remain. You are the awareness in which all of this appears and happens. Then, question out there. When you look at an object, this chair, that tree, this person, where is it appearing? You might say out there in the world. But actually, where are you experiencing it? In your consciousness, as a perception in awareness. You have never touched the actual chair, you have touched the sensation of a chair appearing in awareness. You have never seen the actual tree, you have seen the perception of a tree appearing in awareness. Everything is an appearance in consciousness, not out there separate from consciousness. When you really get this, I mean really get it, not just intellectually, but really, then the boundary between me and world starts to dissolve, because they are both appearances in the same consciousness, not two things. One thing appearing as two. See impermanence. Everything in Maya is temporary. Your body changes every second. Cells are dying and regenerating. Your thoughts are rising and passing constantly. Your possessions will decay, break, and lost. Your relationships will change, and even the earth, the sun, the universe will eventually end. Nothing in form is permanent, but consciousness, awareness itself, is permanent. It's here now. It was here when you were 5 years old. You were aware then. It will be here when you are 90. You will be aware then. The content changes, the awareness doesn't. So let me summarize it. Maya is the illusion that you are a separate person, you are a separate entity, you are a consciousness appearing as a person. The world is out there, it's appearing in consciousness. Happiness comes from external things, it's your true nature already here. Seeing through Maya means recognizing you are awareness, not the body and mind. Seeing the world as appearance in consciousness. Finding peace in what is, not what you get. This doesn't mean the world disappears, it still appears. You become passive, you still act. Nothing matters. Compassion and wisdom still matter. It means you are no longer enslaved by the appearances. You are no longer desperate for the world to be different. You are already free. Next episode, we'll talk about the ego, the false sense of self that Maya creates. The voice in your head that says, I, me, and my, your greatest enemy. Because until you see the ego for what it is, another illusion, you can't be fully free or realize that you are already free. Stay strong, question everything, see through the illusion. This is the inner citadel. I'll see you next time.